Welcome back to Supernatural Japan, the podcast where history, folklore, and the unexplained collide in the shadowy corners of the land of the rising sun. I'm your host, Kevin O'Shea, and in this episode, I hit the trail with a very special guest. Japan-based author, researcher, and guide, Phillip Jackson. You may know him from his books, Paranormal Kansai, Paranormal Japan, and Hidden Paths Kyoto. Essential reads for anyone fascinated by the mysterious and the unseen in Japanese culture. Phillip and I spend the day exploring a mix of well-known and hidden supernatural hotspots in and around Kyoto, Japan. With the portable recorder rolling, we hiked to eerie and atmospheric places like Mount Oiwa, Momoyama Castle, and the Tomb of Emperor Meiji, and the Nogi Shrine, all steeped in history, lore, and ghostly rumors. We wrapped up our adventure in the best way possible with a drink and a bite at the Kappa Country Brewery, followed by a visit to the quirky and charming Kappa Museum. Get ready for local legends, ghost stories, historical context, and some on-the-ground atmosphere as we bring you walking and exploring the haunted and hidden parts of Kyoto, guided by one of the country's most knowledgeable paranormal researchers, Phillip Jackson. Let's begin. Folks, it is the Supernatural Podcast in Japan. It's kind of a live but not live. I guess you won't hear it live, but we're recording it as out in the elements, out in the supernatural world. I'm walking through a bamboo forest here in Kyoto, Japan, with writer Phillip Jackson. So where are we right now, Phil? Phil's taking me around and showing me some really interesting sites today. So where are we?
We're on Mount Oiwa. We're heading up towards Oiwa Shrine. And the background on this place basically is that in the 8th century, the Ki clan, the Ki family, they were based closer to Fushimi Inari, and they were forced out of that area by the Hatta clan, and they chose this area as their point of worship. And
we're looking at a gorgeous giant Mormon butterfly. Yeah, that's a Mormon swallowtail butterfly.
That is huge. It's about the size of a bat.
It is really big. Yeah, we just got stopped in our tracks by a gorgeous giant butterfly. It just finished raining here in this bamboo forest, and we seem to have a walking partner. This butterfly seems to be just traveling with us, a big Mormon swallowtail butterfly. Very easily, we're just slowly flying around us. So back to this place.
Yeah, so we're heading up towards, just at the top of this part, around the corner, there's a pond.
Okay.
Which in translation is called the White Dragon Queen Pond.
Okay.
There are some stories that people have witnessed orbs over the pond.
Okay.
There's a lot of paranormal stories to this mountain and the shrine, but most of them, there's not a lot of evidence to back them up.
Okay.
They're sort of urban legends and things like that. But it's one of those places where, because it's been abandoned, it lends itself to a bit of mystery.
Yeah, I think any abandoned place in Japan has that kind of, there's a mystique, and right now the setting, I mean, it's a pathway through this gorgeous giant bamboo forest. It's very shady. I'm sure as it gets darker, it's got a certain eerie quality to it. No people around.
No.
And you were saying recently you saw a video of some kind of one of those YouTube content creators who travels around making air quotes supernatural videos.
Yeah,
very hyperbolic about this place, huh?
He had a lot to say about this place, saying it was
mostly not correct, right?
Yeah, the most haunted spot in Kyoto, and a lot of the comments he was making about the features along his route were not correct.
Okay.
But as we were saying, a lot of the urban explorers have moved on to the paranormal genre, just to pick up the views.
The views, right? Yeah. So it's interesting for those of us who are interested in actual folklore. When you see, it's actually I can't watch most of these paranormal content creators on YouTube. because they don't know what they're talking about. And it's, again, everything is very clickbaity, and it's all about big reactions.
Yeah.
It's all about, pleasing the algorithm, essentially.
Yeah. But a lot of people use this route. As you just said, there's nobody about. But, a few locals use it for walking their dogs. You occasionally have joggers that use it just because it's a hidden path. It's not frequented. But we're also making our way through spider webs at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Which kind of implies that a lot of people don't come through here.
Yeah.
But it's well maintained because
it's a beautiful grade A trail.
Yeah, there's a local volunteer group that comes here.
Okay.
And maintains it. The reason it's been abandoned since 2015, and it's the same old story really. It's just that a lot of these, shrines, temples, the shrines are family, and it gets to a point where there isn't a family member to take over. So it's it then just
it really is like a family business, right? Like if it's a Buddhist temple, it's often a family. A father who's the monk passes it down to his son, or this or that, and then. Like, I guess with any industry, there are certain members of the family who no longer want to do that.
Yeah. A friend of mine, he actually lives in Ariyama.
Oh, okay.
And the family takes care of some of the shrines on the mountain, and the extended family takes care of them, the uncles and the aunts. Yeah, it's like a family business.
We're definitely getting a lot of spider webs.
Yeah, we're just coming up to
another
torii gate and a sign that says "Look out for snakes."
Okay, nice.
Mamushi.
Yep.
I've never actually seen a snake on here.
But like a pile of wood like that right there would be the perfect place for one to be in there. Off trail. I'm gonna get a few photos of this. Gorgeous spot. So right now we're walking past a pond, quite a kind of a stagnant pond, to be honest.
Yeah.
That some people claim to have seen orbs over.
I mean, with paranormal, there's that thing about orbs. What are orbs? Are they some kind of manifestation, or is it just dust in front of the camera?
Yeah.
It's, some kind of refraction or reflection of light.
Are these orbs that they just saw after the fact once they'd taken a photo?
Yeah.
Are they orbs that they actually saw potentially and then took photos of them? Yeah. It's a lot of people definitely go towards dust. Dust in cameras.
Yeah. And he's connected to good health. And there's a Kyoto artist who died 50 years ago. And it's his anniversary this year of his death. And Domoto Insho. And he sculpted and donated 2 torii gates. The first one when his mother was sick in 1954, which is at the top, and then this one in 1963 after his mother died, as sort of like a thank you for lengthening her life.
Wow. Very impressive, yeah.
Obviously, some people have been down here for a party, haven't they?
So now we're walking up the main road towards the Meiji Shrine, and so we were walking for a while. We saw no people. There's one person walking behind us. There's 2 people ahead of us coming our way. They're all seniors out for like a morning walk. Yeah. It's a gorgeous day, big wide street lined with cedar trees, and we're looking at some original castle stones. It looks like, right?
Yeah,
from the Fushimi
Castle.
And this is, so we're heading now to, where are we going?
The Tomb of Emperor Meiji.
The Tomb of Emperor Meiji.
Which is where the original Fushimi Castle was, and this road that we're on was the original road from the castle town up to the castle. Okay,
so we're walking wow, it's a breathtaking place right now. Yeah. It's beautiful. There's a lot of shade too, which is nice. You're not kind of baking in the sun. We're going to head up, and I see there's going to be a lot of stairs in my future, I see.
The grand staircase.
The grand staircase.
But we're going to go down the grand staircase.
We're going to go down. Okay. We'll go down the grand staircase. There'll be lots of pictures of this, everybody, for all the things, we're talking about today.
And we're just going back past some more rocks from the original castle as well.
Yeah. So lined along the sides of the road, they've placed stones from the original castle walls. So now we're standing in front of a torii gate, a wooden torii gate, and I see a shrine mound in front of me. So here we are. This is the emperor, the tomb of the Emperor Meiji. Is that correct?
Yeah. He died in 1912.
Oh, okay.
Anybody who knows anything about Japanese history, the Meiji Restoration, when the Tokugawa shogunate basically collapsed and new government and the emperor came back to power, and this was the emperor that oversaw that change, big industrial change in Japan. He died in 1912, and this is where the original Momoyama Castle was, and now it's the Tomb of Emperor Meiji.
Okay. And this is where the castle, the original castle grounds were.
Yeah.
And then there's behind us. So if I'm looking forward, and folks, there'll be video on my YouTube channel with the link below, and I'll be putting stuff on Instagram as well. There'll be videos going on the Instagram at Supernatural Japan. So get over there and check it out, where you can see the mound ahead of us and the torii gate, and then behind us is the grand staircase, which there's a great view of the city I can see from here. We're gonna have a whole lot of stairs to head down.
Yeah.
So is this a place you've taken visitors here before?
Yeah.
You've guided people here?
Yeah, around here. And, they always say the same thing. There's nobody here.
And there is nobody. There's literally...
We've just passed a couple of people.
But they're local. You can tell they're locals.
Yeah, it's locals, daily exercise routines.
Yeah, just people out for a walk.
And the guy we just passed, and, we exchanged pleasantries. Big smile on his face.
Yeah, exactly. Big smile on his face.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. And it's really gorgeous here, and
it's relaxing. Very, in the middle of nature. Very nice place just to come and get away from the city.
Yeah, wonderful. All right, we're walking along. We're continuing along this route. We've been to the castle, the shrines. Now we're standing in front of a public washroom. What is the significance of this washroom?
We're at Nogi Shrine.
Okay.
And the public restroom is across the road from Nogi Shrine. And the story is that the spirit of a small girl has been seen here, and sounds of a child giggling.
Okay. It looks like a modern public restroom.
It is, yeah.
And I also notice a lot of school kids are walking back and forth. We saw a big group going, and I wonder if that contributes to, it looks like maybe a high school or middle schools around.
Yeah, there's a junior high school.
A junior high school near the bathroom. I wonder if that contributes to the urban legend, the mystique.
Yeah, there's not really a backstory to the girl, but there is a story that a failed businessman was said to have hung himself in these toilets some years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go and explore this washroom right now for other reasons, and I'll let you know if I'm haunted.
I'll wait outside and see if you return.
Okay, hopefully I will. Okay, so I can let you all know after visiting the haunted toilet, I did not have any ghostly sightings. It was fine. But now we're entering Nogi Shrine, which is across the street. What's the significance of this shrine?
Well, Nogi was General Nogi of the Imperial Army, and he was the last Japanese person to commit ceremonial suicide after the death of their liege lord. His liege lord was Emperor Meiji.
Okay.
And when Emperor Meiji died in 1912, he killed himself because his lord had died.
The last of the old school methodologies, I suppose.
Yeah. So there's a couple of small museums here made with building materials that were brought from Taiwan from when General Nogi was the governor of Taiwan. They brought the bricks and mortar here and rebuilt the buildings here.
Okay. Oh, well, let's explore. Well, I want to thank Phillip for taking the time to spend the day with me hiking through all of those incredible places in Kyoto. Thanks so much to all of you for listening and supporting. I was really happy to use the new DJI mini mic set that I have in the wild the exact reason why I wanted those microphones to be able to do on-the-road recording. That was absolutely wonderful and fantastic. And of course, you can go and see all the amazing things that Phillip is doing over at hiddenpathskyoto.com, hiddenpathskyoto.com. The link will be in the show notes as well, and you can follow him. He's very active on X. He's on Instagram. He's on all those places. So go see the things he's doing, and go check out his books, folks. There's links over on hiddenpathskyoto.com. Check out the books he's written. And Phillip has been on the podcast before. He will be again, too, sharing some more tales from eerie and ghostly Japan. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. If you liked this podcast, please leave a fantastic 5-star rating and a great review wherever you listen to podcasts. Help us grow, help spread the word. There's new people joining each and every week, and I want to say thank you so much to all of you. Of course, with this video, with this episode, there's going to be a companion video over on the YouTube channel and a lot of content over, especially on Instagram and the Facebook group. So those are all places you need to go. Go over to follow me on YouTube at Busan Kevin. Go to the Facebook group and definitely follow us on Instagram. All the links are in the show notes. And that's it for this week's episode, guys. Well, actually, a twofer this week. We had one episode about the Amakusa Islands, of course, on the regular Sunday episode, and this special one. I hope you liked it so much. And you can help us so much by sharing the podcast with like-minded people. Also, you can buy me a coffee. There's a link to a buy me a coffee page we have in the show notes, and any donation you can make, anything will go towards the production of the podcast, getting new equipment, and all of that jazz. Well, that's it for me, Kevin. Follow me on the social medias. All the links are below in the show notes. And that's it for another episode of Supernatural Japan, live from the forests and mountains of Japan. Well, that's it. Stay safe, everyone. And be careful when you're walking in the woods.